Ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday night, and you know what that means. Welcome to another beautiful edition of the AEW Wrap Up right here at the Turnbuckle Tavern. As always, I'm good old Mike BELCASTER, and joining me this week is the one man with the plan.
What's up, guys?
Over here.
Yeah. I just realized I had something on my shirt, so that's fun. But anyway, yeah, it's Freems. I'm back.
Hell yeah, man. Welcome back, Freems. Happy to have you on here. Listen, we're still working out the format here, but we don't have a lot of news to go over. So we're just going to get into the nitty gritty. Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime. Yeah, like it. We're going to go straight into the goods, the meats here. It's time for some Dynamite talk. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a hell of a Dynamite. We had a hell of a week of pro wrestling. Freems, I don't know about you, man, but I mean, I'm really digging having the Wednesday, Friday, Saturday lineup of pro wrestling right now on the AEW front.
I mean, it can be a little bit overwhelming at times, but to be overwhelmed by wrestling is a good thing.
Yeah,
trying to fit it all in.
I'm digging it. I think it was great, and this was a week to attest to. This was a big shit going on. We had blood and guts. We had a hell of a Dynamite. We had MJF and Cole going ahead in the blind eliminator tag tournament. So they'll be. I mean, they're going up against FTR. This collision, man, it's gonna be pretty wilding.
Yeah, like how we're already starting to see the cracks in that tag team. With that exchange at the end.
Yeah.
It's been a fun storyline. I wouldn't be surprised if they move it a little bit and keep it going longer.
Yeah.
It wouldn't shock me.
Do you think MJF, Adam Cole are walking away as all elite tag team champions?
I don't think so. It wouldn't surprise me if they do and they decide to keep it going. But I just don't think they'll do that with MJF holding the title.
Yeah, I mean, he could be the first ever to have multiple titles.
That is true.
I'm feeling that's the route they're going now.
I wouldn't hate it. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. It's been very enjoyable to watch. It's been fun. I don't know. At first, I kind of felt like it felt like MJF was faking it, like forcing it, cartoonishly. But now it feels like they've kind of even moved that a little bit to where like he's actually being legit with it. I don't know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm loving this side of Adam Cole. Happy to see him doing something better than he was doing when he first got here. I feel like his character is way above where he was before he got injured. So I'm happy to see him doing something cool like this. This is a big deal, man. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, this has been the best Adam Cole we've seen since Wrestler of the Year, Adam Cole.
Yeah, NXT, it's crazy. But awesome to see. Loving it. I'm hoping FTR retains, but I think we have our first contender to beat FTR since they got the titles, man.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah. I just wonder, because obviously MJF has places to go after this.
Yeah.
I wonder what they do with Adam Cole after this.
That's a good point. But what if they are leaning towards Adam Cole getting the title from, or at least going for the title from MJF, right? Like you got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way he looked at the belt when he was holding it. The vibe, you really felt it, the takeover, the angst. He was like, man, this should be my belt. I like that they're teasing it. They're doing a good job with it too. Very fun. Very, very awesome storyline, I think.
Yeah.
Underrated. Very underrated.
I mean, Adam Cole's a legend. I'd like to see him have that title before it's over. But I think I became a fan. I was kind of late to the Adam Cole party. I think I became a fan of him around like 2012 when he won.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's late to the party in indie wrestling fan terms, but I guess a lot of people didn't discover him until NXT. But when he won Bola 2012.
Yeah.
So just to see him go from that to, I haven't enjoyed his AEW run so far.
Me neither. That's a very, very big statement too. Like I really think he got screwed by being put into the, oh, here's your NXT gimmick, we're going to pull it over here, and it didn't work, which, I mean, understandably, because it's a different company, but very crazy, man.
I hope this opens AEW's eyes to, because I was talking about that, how I'm afraid they're going to run into what Impact ended up doing and WCW ended up doing, of trying to rehash WWE storylines in their own show. So,
I mean, they've done a pretty good job of making it their own still. Like, I'll give them all the kudos to House of Black. Like, they really elevated that to a different platform that I was not expecting to. But I that could have went the same way as the Undisputed Era, or like it absolutely could have. So I think Adam Cole is a victim of AEW trying to do that booking. But I think it's making its way to a better place now.
Yeah, me too.
Happy to see it too, because I like Adam Cole. I haven't really enjoyed anything he's done here except for his debut. So happy to see him doing some fun shit, enjoying it. Very, very good. What else we got here? We got Hook, Jungle Boy becoming.
Real quick before we move on.
Oh, please, yes.
They hit the double clothesline. I just want to add
they hit the double clothesline. And I love Cash Wheeler. Double clothesline my asshole. Like, so good. But they did hit the double clothesline. It was beautiful.
I guess that's a promo. We'll save that for
doc. Absolutely. But like, so good. So good. But I was shocked that Jungle Boy was able to take the title, the FTW title, off of Hook. Hook has been undefeated so far in his AEW run, and this was his first L, man. And Jack Perry, not even Jungle Boy anymore. A wild vibe, man.
You know how I feel about Hook. I'm not.
We love Hook here, man.
I'm not a Hook fan.
You're not a Hook fan? I am a hooker. I love it.
I do not get it at all. Like making that little dude run around like he's Bill Goldberg. Come on, man.
It was good though. It was good while it lasted. We'll give it that.
I just don't get it. I'm glad people like him, and I'll let people. I don't have it too much negative to say. I just don't get it.
He's got that,
but also
you can vibe.
Seems like a weird way. I just feel like AEW has always let it be known that they put a lot of stock behind Jungle Boy. They have from the beginning. Yeah. And that seems to still be the case.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, how
Jack
can you
Perry.
not? I think he's doing better than he ever has in the company. I believe in him a little bit more. His character is taking more of a serious turn. I'm enjoying it though. I think it's good for him. I think it's good for his development. I'm glad he's not running around with Luchasaurus anymore, because that was going to rather take him to the grave or, make him do something like this. I'm happy it went the latter.
Yeah. The little video at the beginning was pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, great job with the video. Love that. Good. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the theme music yet.
No, I don't like it.
I wish they would have like remixed it or something.
Yeah. But what are you gonna do about it? It's got that Mick Foley early Mankind vibe,
Except for, it's like such a node and song, like Beethoven's Fifth. Seems weird. Like when Daniel Bryan's coming out his is remixed and
it's got more pop to it, but Jungle Boy's not there yet. Maybe in like 3 to 6 months we'll get like a remix.
Maybe they'll bring Marco Stunt back now.
Dude, they have to, right?
Listen, I love Marco Stunt.
I miss Marco Stunt, man. He was great
for what he was.
Yeah, he was a good side character. And you know what? I'm surprised they didn't put him in the game. Like,
he feels that era.
Yeah, he fits that vibe, man. But crazy shit. But before we move on to it, let's get we got Tyson in the house. Oh, it's Tyson's birthday, and you know what that means. Happy birthday, Tyson. Welcome to the AEW Wrap Up. Happy birthday, man. Good to have you there. But we got to the big show for our AEW Dynamite. We're hitting.
It's time for the main event.
I wish he would do that on everything, not just Rampage.
Right.
Haven't seen him in a hot minute either, but goddamn, what a main event we have here. Blood and guts. This is wild.
I can't believe so many people had mixed feelings on this match.
I can't believe it either. I felt like this was if there was a 2-ring steel cage match in the video game, this would have been the perfect advertisement for Fight Forever. There was every weapon possible, every kind of problem possible. They were fighting on top of the cage. There was a bed of nails. We had thumbtacks. We had everything you could possibly imagine. It was absolutely bananas, man.
Yeah, I talked about this in the group chat. A bunch of my friends watched it with me who aren't normally wrestling fans, and they popped for this match.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's chaotic and in the best way possible, right? Like you got every form of brutality possible in here. I mean, I think the biggest pop for me for the night was Pac doing that crazy spot off the top of the cage and landing the double feet through the table. It looked brutal as fuck. I still think that cage is unsafe as hell, but goddamn, is it fun to watch?
I enjoyed it. I mean, you're getting a pay-per-view quality match.
Yeah.
On a Wednesday night.
Wild.
For free, you know?
And done well. The picture-in-picture didn't take away from it too much this time around, and it wasn't like overly action, so you didn't really miss out on too many big spots because of the camera angles and shit like that. I thought it was paced out very well. I thought this is probably the best Blood and Guts they've done so far.
I'll tell you what's interesting too, talking to like non-wrestling fans about it. For some, the Young Bucks stood out the most to them.
Yeah,
in the match, specifically Nick Jackson. It didn't to me. Nothing like clicked in my head that made me like look specifically at the Young Bucks, but to them it did. So it's always refreshing. I went back and watched the match and I was like, damn, the Young Bucks killed it in that match.
They did a great job, man. What did you think? What's your thoughts on the bed of nails?
I think it's cool. I dig it.
Wasn't overdone? Not too much?
No, it's not the first time bed of nails came out, you know?
Yeah. No, absolutely. I'm just curious to see what like your thoughts on seeing on national television.
Yeah, you know, okay, that is one thing I will say. It is weird to not have it on a pay-per-view and there'd be like a lot less blood.
Yeah.
Than what's warranted for that match.
I think they needed it, you know.
Yeah. Tone it up a bit.
So do you think Blood and Guts moves on to a pay-per-view match eventually, or do we just keeping it there in Shark Week and having a good time with it?
I think they keep it in Shark Week. I think it's a good way to bring in new viewers.
Yeah.
Who aren't going to catch something like that. They're not going to even think of watching a pay-per-view.
Absolutely. I thought it was the biggest pop of the night, which I didn't even bring up, but Shark Boy. Oh, shell yeah. Making his return to the pro wrestling television screen. How awesome was that, man? It was super cool.
Is he all elite now, or is he?
I don't think so. I think it was just there was a one-off. Yeah, him and Colt Cabana were hanging out backstage. It was fun. Good stuff. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool.
That's someone I'd like to see get back into wrestling. Colt Cabana.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. I miss Shark Boy. Oh, shell yeah. That was a welcome surprise to seeing it. I was like, oh, that's awesome, man. But yeah, also Kota Ibushi. Come on, we got to talk about his debut in AEW. Not that Pac is anybody better, but I felt Kota was a little
rusty.
Very rusty, man.
Yeah,
there's a few camera angles with some knee shots where he looked like he was about a foot away and didn't connect with a lot of his shots, and very not akin to a Japanese wrestler, right?
We don't know like what was going on leading into that too. Obviously, he wasn't there last week.
Yeah,
because they just showed a video package. So traveling, you know, from Japan to America, all that, a lot of that could have played a role in it.
Oh, absolutely.
Plus, he hasn't been like really like regularly wrestling.
Yeah. Also, it's a 10-man cage match, which is already all the fuck over the place. I thought they did great, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad Kota was there still, just for story reasons.
Yeah. I love the chokeout spot at the end, though, with Yuta. Like, looked really good. It made sense. It wasn't there was only a few spots in that match. It was like, what the
I'm
fuck?
curious to see, because they made it sound like I think it's funny. It doesn't make any sense to do it this way, but like for some reason, Pac and Takeshita leaving oh, this is going to be the end of the Blackpool Combat Club. Wow, they just joined. Why would them leaving make a difference?
100%. I didn't understand that mentality. Takeshita made sense because like Don Callis pulling him out, but like Pac getting pissed off over Claudio and him fucking up a spot. Like,
yeah,
it was
I think the only reason they did that is to have a reason for Pac to be in the main event against Castagnoli at Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Because
fair.
The regular person that he's supposed to fight had to pull out.
Yeah.
Two or three people had to pull out of that pay-per-view.
No, it was a mess, man, but they still do. Yeah.
I don't think Pac was ever meant to be a long-term member of the BCC.
Yeah.
So I think that's part of why they did that. But I feel like the Blackpool Combat Club might be ending soon.
I mean, where do they go from here? You know what I mean?
Well, I think Wheeler Yuta deserves like a good singles run now. He impresses 100%. Me every time I see him. Castagnoli's Ring of Honor, he's killing it over there.
Yeah.
And Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley don't need anything.
Do we go into like a Danielson Mox feud now?
Well, they had one leading into the group.
Yeah. So do we exit with that?
I don't know. They need to definitely end it differently than just this, though. I don't think they can end it like because of Takeshita. And,
no, I would love to see more of a violent ending for the Blackpool Combat Club because Blood and Guts is great, but we can't be shaking hands with the Elite, off the air and being all buddy, and that's how we go out. And I'm good on that, man.
Yeah.
Well, with enough of Blood and Guts, enough of Dynamite, stellar Dynamite. I would give it all the fucking praise. It was amazing, really good.
Like I said, it felt like a pay-per-view.
Yeah, the whole show did too. It was very meaningful, very well timed out, and very well paced. I enjoyed the shit out of it. But before, let's wrap up into the Rampage. Did you watch any of Rampage?
Kinda. I watched it yesterday while playing some video games.
Hell yeah, fair enough. So. Good. I mean, that's about as much as we can go. But all I'm gonna go over here because it was good TV. But the Royal Rampage Battle Royal.
That's right. I remember that.
Absolutely fantastic. And that's all I want to talk about. I love World War III from WCW. I think the 2-ring Battle Royal is tops. I think it's so fucking fun. I enjoyed the shit out of it. We had a lot of good names in there. We had, Swerve Strickland, Nick Wayne, we had Butcher, Blade, Suzuki, Brian Cage, but only one guy comes out on top, man.
That's my takeaway from the match.
Ooh,
actually,
let me hear it.
Butcher and Blade need to be on TV way the fuck more than they're on TV.
1000%.
Those dudes are so brutal. They're more brutal than the House of Black.
Yeah,
the way they wrestle is just so brutal, man. They have so much character.
I'm a big Andy Complains guy. I think he's amazing. I love Every Time I Die.
Yeah.
So I'm here for more Butcher and Blade. I think they're amazing. I think they are one of the most underrated tag teams on the roster, and they absolutely need more airtime.
I don't know how you don't have those guys on TV every week. I mean, it's just
it's insane. I think Bunny being hurt kind of took away from it a little bit because
Bunny doesn't have to wrestle. Bunny can be out there.
She don't even gotta be there.
Yeah. She can be out on the ringside, not hurt.
One of my favorite matches with them was the Bunkhouse Brawl with Dustin Rhodes. Oh my god, so violent, so fun, such a good time.
Another takeaway I had from that: Nick Wayne is just
my god,
a natural.
Yeah. No, he's been. I was so hyped for his debut. And he's killing it, man. He is a natural in the ring. He's one of those generational talents, man. And he's just getting started.
Yeah, keep an eye on that dude. Wait till he grows into his body some, and
loved his work in GCW. We covered it a lot on the GCW show.
I'm not I don't watch a lot of indie wrestling anymore. I watch a lot of foreign wrestling, so. I don't watch a lot of GCW, but I want to go back and watch some of his matches because he really impressed me.
Yeah, no, he is a great talent, man. I can't tell you. The last 2 years on GCW, he's been killing it. 3 years even. I mean, Guy's just been running towns, but I'm so happy to see him in AEW. Definitely deserves it. Well, welcome to the club, man. But our Royal Rampage winner, Darby Allin, man. How do you feel about this?
Don't like it. I'm a big Darby Allin fan. Darby Allin doesn't need to win that match. Like, I feel like AEW has opportunities to uplift someone who isn't as popular.
Yeah.
And they drop the ball on that so much.
Well, I think, especially for this being for the TNT Championship, like a shot at it, maybe throw somebody else there. We don't need Darby going after the belt so freshly again, especially after going against Christian or Luchasaurus, whoever the fuck's going to wrestle. It's so goofy. It's too much still in the program of the TNT title, man. Give us a new spotlight on a new face, man.
I would have liked to have seen Swerve win it. That was one of my picks.
Absolutely.
Commander.
Oh my God, I love Commander so much. Yeah,
he's getting some push now. It seems like he's on.
He's
TV
all over the place, man.
Yeah. And then it would have been cool to see, obviously, Nick Wayne.
Yeah. No, Nick Wayne's great, obviously, but I mean, I guess Darby's not the worst person in the world to put it on, but still. I would
rather them put it on Darby than someone who has no chance in hell at like winning it. Like either Butcher or Blade. It doesn't make sense for either one of them to win it or any of the other tag teams they had in there.
Yeah, 100%. But overall, thought it was a good battle royal.
I did enjoy it. I can't believe I forgot that's what it was, but yeah.
That's like every time we do Blood and Guts, I'm hoping we get 2 ring battle royals from here on out. Like, it's the best shit ever. All for it. But let's get into a little bit of the collision, baby. That's what we're rock and rolling. We got CM Punk looking at us so proudly. Man, what a collision it was. I thought this was fantastic. We had a lot of banger ass matches, good segments. How do you feel about Collision so far?
I want to say one more thing about Rampage.
Oh, please. Yeah, hit it.
Hey, this is I'm gonna get some pushback on this, I think, especially from Tavern folks. I think it's time we quit shitting on QT Marshall.
Oh my God.
He looked good. He looked great. Yeah, the AAA match was amazing.
Fuck. Yeah,
he's in the best shape he's ever been in. He can work. I mean, his character might be annoying. That's the purpose of his character.
Yeah.
But the dude can work.
Just get QTV away from us. If we get rid of that, QT Marsh will be back on TV.
yeah. I want to see him do something better than what they're doing with him. But as far as a wrestler, I tell everyone go watch Triple Mania Tijuana and go watch the ambulance match, and you'll be like, all right,
it was bonkers. Yeah, it was insane.
It's such a good heel.
Had nowhere need to be as good as it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways. It was ridiculous. It was so fun, man.
Sorry to bring up the past show again.
No, please. I'm happy to rock into it because I mean QT does deserve the spotlight a little bit. We started off with a crazy ass back and forth between CM Punk, Ricky Starks, Christian, Darby. It was all over the place, man.
So weird.
Very well done.
Yeah, when it was first happening, I was like, "Oh my God, this is annoying as shit." Like when Christians, like other people started like this, and then I was wrong. Like it was let it play out. But I was like, why is Christian coming out right now?
I was just as confused as you are. I'm not the biggest fan of the Christian Luchasaurus pairing. This time it made a very good segment. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. Punk's got a vendetta. I love Christian going, oh, well, at least I have a belt that I defend, like shit like that. It's so good. So fun. I forgot Christian's actual wording. He's like, but I'm not going to come out here and talk to a guy that has a belt he didn't win. And he's holding the belt. He's like, anyway, we're getting out of here.
You know who's CM Punk is starting to remind me of right now? Of 2015 John Cena. And I say that because of the crowd reaction.
Yeah.
Half the crowd's booing, half the crowd's chanting CM Punk.
And he's loving it, though. He's absolutely all here for it. He's like, come on, like, let's go.
Yeah.
Love the hockey references, talking shit about the Devils.
So good. Fuck the Devils.
Yeah. No, it's so awesome, man. A very classic Punk program. I love him and Ricky. I think that's a good vibe.
I dig it. You can tell they like CM Punk wants to work with him too. Like,
yeah.
I think it's great. I think it's gonna be good.
I thought it was really good.
I honestly think Ricky's going to come out on top on all this too.
Listen, I think he's doing some of his best heel work so far. And the fact that he, no spoiler towards our main talk here, but I think him winning in such dastardly ways really does a good job for his character. And I'm enjoying it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good shit. But let's get to some of the good stuff. We had on Action Andrade versus Bullet Club Gold, which was fun. Not the longest match, but action packed match, very fun. Action Andrade, Darius Martin, rocking and rolling. Good to see Darius Martin on TV too. I haven't seen him in a fucking long time.
Yeah,
since Dark ended, like something like that.
Well, he had a partner, right? That God, my memory is so shot right now.
Yeah,
they got injured, and then
the Ring of Honor show, right?
Yeah, and then his partner finally came back and got injured again.
Yeah. So no fun, but good to see him back in the action. Rocking Action Andrade is amazing. Bullet Club Gold character work is through the roof. Really enjoying them on AEW TV.
So I think the best thing that's happened to Gun Club's career is Bullet Club.
Yeah,
and it's such a good fit.
Absolutely. I mean, come on, the Gun Club.
The Bang Bang Gang is what they're calling themselves too.
Yeah, dude, they're so damn good. So
I think
underrated. Like they're I mean, they're getting their flowers right now, but they're still such an underrated team. So good.
Well, see, like it's not just them two. Like, okay, I'm not gonna say this is the best work Jay White's ever done, but that's a very high bar.
Yeah,
for the best work he's done. But this is the best I've seen Juice Robinson.
1000%. Yeah,
it's the best I've seen the Gun Club.
Yeah.
So, like coming into like I mean, they were already kind of doing the hill thing, but this is much better this way than it was of just going up against Daddy Ass.
Yeah. Man, do we get a lot of talk about Daddy Ass?
Oh
too,
yeah,
man. But you are 100% correct. Before we get into Daddy Ass, so happy to see Miro back on my television, killing Nick Camarado, who I give no fucks about. Nope. So happy to see Miro running shit. But let's talk about some Daddy Ass. We had the House of Black versus the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass. And if there was one time I thought the Trios Championship was going to change hands, I thought they were going to do it in Newark with the Acclaimed. And I'm surprised they didn't pull the trigger on it. But we had a very not happy ending here. We had Billy Gunn, Daddy Ass, unlacing the boots at the end of the match, leaving them in the ring. Do you think it's story? Do you think it's legit? Do you think we're going to fall more into it next week? Or do you think this is the end of the road for Daddy Ass and the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass in general? Billy Gunn, man.
I don't think he's done. It would make sense for him to be done because he is, getting up there, getting long in the tooth, as they say.
Don't kill the Dark Order yet. Not yet. They're doing good. They killed it on fucking Ring of Honor.
Yeah, they did. They did kill it on Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I love Eva Uno right now, man.
Yeah,
piss and vinegar. But yeah, I mean, I'm thinking Daddy Ass is done. But please go ahead.
The reason why I say I don't think he's done, I feel like if he was actually done, he would have gave a speech or something.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have been. It just felt too unceremonious. With everyone being like, "Don't quit," and he wouldn't talk to anybody on his way out, and
I thought it was very well done, though. I thought it was very dramatic. Not how I was expecting it to go at all. I was not expecting to see Daddy Ass walk into that arena with no shoes on.
Yeah, I don't think that's the end.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Well, I hope it's not.
Yeah.
It was a great match, though.
It was a good match.
House of Black. I think the Acclaimed and House of Black have amazing chemistry, man. Stupid chemistry. That was really fun. Good amount of time on Collision that I was not complaining about.
As a trio, has House of Black had a bad match?
No, absolutely.
Never.
They've been killing it, man.
Yeah.
They are like a well-tuned machine of tattoos and badassery, man.
Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
He needs to get some tattoos.
He needs some tattoos, but he still looks good.
Yeah,
still rock and roll, man. Goddamn, that kid could work. Yeah.
I just think back to that because I was thinking the same thing. Like, man, this match is so good. But then I rewatched the Elite versus House of Black.
It was ridiculous.
Oh my God, what a good match.
Yeah, that's like watching Kenny and Ospreay take it down, or Kenny and Okada, man. And that was a top tier fucking match, dude. So good. So damn good.
Yeah. So I just feel like House of Black doesn't have the ability to put on a bad match. The Acclaim doesn't really put on bad matches either, though.
No, they're entertaining, man. Every time they come out, like, it's must see. You're not feeling like you're like shit. Like, I need to fast forward. Like, I love watching the Acclaim come out every every single time. They are the exact equivalent of what the New Age Outlaws were in '98. I fucking love it so much.
They're so over.
Yeah, and it's the best. Like, you could never. The rap always delivers.
Also, Max Caster getting attacked mid-rap.
Oh yeah, fucking hardcore, man.
I'm gonna bring this up. This is so unrelated to Collision, but I was on Instagram and I got like a weird sponsor from that lingerie company Brianna owns, Savage 20 or whatever.
Yeah,
and the dude from the Claims on the advertisement. It's like a model for them now.
Oh yeah, it's Anthony Bowens, right?
Anthony Bowens, yeah.
He's rocking it, man.
I was like, damn, that's odd.
Yeah, super cool though. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that today. So
hell yeah, dude. Well, congrats. Take that opportunity to be sponsored by the lingerie model.
Yeah, good for him.
You as well could be. Maybe you could get Anthony Bowens on with your on your Twitch stream, man.
True.
Never say never. So good. We got what else we have? We had FTR with that banging ass double clothesline my asshole.
God, it felt so much like a shoot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it was like
they it, man.
They were kind of saying things that I've been saying too, though, about what I don't like about MJF and Adam Cole.
Yeah,
because there's so many good tag teams. We were just talking about how like I wish Butcher and Blade were on TV more.
Yeah,
and we got MJ, but it's okay to do stuff. It's not like WWE shit. AEW is doing stuff like this all the time with like random tag teams going for titles that they just put together, right?
Yeah.
So
no, I think it's good. I think it's interesting. It's the best thing that's happened since MJF has won the title. You know, he hasn't been really doing too much, so it's good to see him doing programming. I like the after every show he'll send the black and white tweet out of him, you know, power body slamming Big Bill is like the day that the world stood still, and like you know, Adam Cole's like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, so good, man. Beautiful. God. But he's been doing it since every show. Love it. But yeah, this was cool.
Like the promo where Adam Cole's like, yeah, play the new AEW game. It's on PlayStation 5, Switch, Xbox, Steam, and Adam Cole's like, or MJF is like, are those all real things?
Yeah. I love video games. But perfect stuff and awesome. He's champ, like it all. It's got good fucking flavoring to it. I think it's so fun and so beautiful, man. What else? We had Sky Blue and Taya Valkyrie, which didn't really go too far. Taya Valkyrie doing some gypsy dance, walking out saying, Britt, come fuck me up like next week.
She's not impressing me in AEW, and I was
so good.
I was a big fan. I mean, her wrestling's impressive.
Yeah, the character here is just
the character is just
No, I'm not looking forward to you know, her versus Britt. I don't know how I feel about it. It's just be like, So we got Valves. What's up, Valves? Rock and roll. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, Taya Valkyrie. Very hit or miss, a lot on the miss.
Yeah, I just didn't. Also, like, can we quit having Sky Blue as a person that people just beat to go to the next person?
Yeah,
because she's over.
She's not enhancement talent, man.
Everyone,
it's crazy. I mean, she looked great in the ring, man.
Out of everything that happened on Collision, you know what was trending on Twitter?
And Sky Blue's ass.
Sky Blue. I mean, well, it was Sky Blue. When you clicked on the name, it was her ass.
Yeah.
The Sky Blue, over everything that happened, that's what was trending on Twitter. It was Sky Blue.
Listen, I've been very vocal about it. I think that's detrimental because she's such a good in-ring fucking competitor. She's so damn awesome, man. And The fact that her butt is the only thing that we're seeing on her when you click on her name trending is a sad thing, man. She's so really good in the ring.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Listen, I'm all here for the love for Sky Blue. Little Midwest girl. She should be rocking and rolling. She debuted here. The Rampage Punk fucking debuted, man. Like she was one of those small little squash talents.
I would love to see her as the next TBS champion.
I would too. Yeah.
Maybe not like right now.
No, but like maybe in a year from now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Statlander's great though. She deserves it. I was shocked that they pulled the trigger on Statlander. At least I thought Valkyrie was going to win it at the pay-per-view, and then Statlander was going to beat her for it like right afterwards. I'm surprised they went the route they did, but good shit regardless. Yeah, Valkyrie is not as welcomed as she was when she was fighting Jade, right? I thought her thing with Jade was much better than it is right now. So hopefully Britt can change that around, because
Valkyrie just feels awkward on the mic. That's all
it is. No, the weird dancing while she's walking doesn't really do anything. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, the main event, all over the place, rocking and rolling. It was CM Punk and Darby Allin versus Ricky Starks, and I don't care if you have a dad, Christian Cage. I thought this was a very entertaining, very badass, good back and forth match, man. I was very surprised that this worked, because I was not expecting it to work.
It's good to see it. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
It's good to see that Christian Cage can still work at a decent level. I mean,
I thought he did great.
Yeah, I mean, I say decent. It was a great match. We got an awesome Darby coffin out of the ring.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
It was wild. I like Christian working in the turtleneck, even though he's got probably one of the best figures in the male performers of AEW. It's crazy, man.
Also, like that, we know that there's more going on to this, because also they kept showing Scorpio Sky watching from the Sky box.
Yeah, Mr. Big Beard. He's rocking that Heart Foundation beard going on, but very cool. Loving that. Wouldn't mind seeing Scorpio in the TNT picture. I miss Scorpio Sky. We haven't seen a lot of him recently either. So I'm welcome person to have back on the roster doing his thing. I was shocked Christian worked and didn't have Luchasaurus do his biddings for him, man. I thought it was a really good move though too, because I prefer Luchasaurus outside of the ring more than I do inside of the ring.
It's just so weird, because the Luchasaurus Christian part of this match just felt so secondary to the CM Punk Ricky Starks rematch kind of thing.
Yeah.
Unless surely they're not pushing Ricky Starks like this for him to go for the TNT title. I can't help but feel like that. I have a feeling that's what they're doing though.
Really?
Why else have them out there? Why have Christian and Luchasaurus out there?
I think
because of Darby Allin.
Yeah. So good stuff though. Really nice. I loved the back and forth between Darby and Punk and Christian. Like I loved when Christian or Darby was talking shit. It's like, you're hanging out with a guy that took too many mushrooms and fucking thinks he's a dinosaur. Yeah. So good, man. But a great fucking match. And I love that Ricky Starks got the win on the roll up, holding the rope.
Yeah.
Still telling that dastardly heel story. Glad Punk didn't take the lose. And it was Darby that was good.
Yeah.
But I think we're going with a Ricky Starks versus Punk for what's in the bag eventually, or maybe an attempt at it. I think we're still rocking that story out. I think
so. Punk where does that lead? I could see it, I mean, because we know it's the old championship that Punk had. We're pretty sure.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I could see that leading to an MJF Ricky Starks
Punk 3-way or something.
Yeah, I'm saying I see Ricky Starks going over on Punk.
No, not at all.
You don't think so? For what's in the bag?
So. No.
I think they might do it.
I don't know. You can't have him go over Punk twice in a row, though. You know what I mean? Like, but we don't have a pay-per-view coming up either. So we have a long. We got All Out. What am I talking about? That's next month, man. Shit.
Yeah. Wembley.
Yeah, I mean Wembley too. So who knows where this is going? I think eventually we come down to Punk versus MJF.
By then, you think?
It might be
That's
there.
so soon.
It is so soon. But I mean, two collisions and a Rampage after or two collisions and Dynamite.
MJF, Adam Cole, it all in.
I have to.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I feel like that's what we get there.
I would love to see Punk and Adam Cole working against each other though too.
What if we get CMFTR versus the Elite?
Yeah, I'll pop for that too, man.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens come come seeing if FTR keeps the titles or not.
Yeah.
Because if FTR is not the champions, I think they have a better standing going with FTR versus the Elite, which I mean, what else is the Elite doing right now? What are they going to do after Blood and Guts? They got nothing. Absolutely
especially
nothing.
After that hug fest they had after the match.
Yeah, too much. Too nimbly wimbly bullshit.
What if they do it? What if they pull the trigger on that? That's a thing that we get.
Man, I'm gonna be giddy as a fucking schoolgirl. I'll tell you that. It's like,
I mean, because like that blow up, that's the biggest backstage fight I think in wrestling history. Like it will be. It's the test of time to be that. You hear about Jericho Goldberg, and the only thing that might compete with it is the plane ride from hell.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't get to witness the plane ride in hell on YouTube, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but I get it. Like this is huge. I hope we get it. I really do. I don't know where we're going yet. And that's the good thing. I love that we're kind of still up in the air. No match is announced for All In yet.
It kind of feels like, I'll tell you what it feels like, even though it's completely different. If we get that match, it feels like if we would have got Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels a year after the Montreal Screwjob.
I was going to say Rock and Hogan. Like that's
Hogan.
what kind of got that vibe where you're like, never say never, but maybe never. But damn, if it happens, we're going to lose our shit. And I think it's going to be that good, man. I don't disagree with you. I think it's a big deal. It's a big fucking, it's a lot of money on the table for all parties to leave aside.
I don't want to be like super like parasocial and like too big of a mark, but I feel like just knowing how I know people are, no matter how much they hate each other, they probably love money more.
Absolutely. Look at the Young Bucks' shoe collection. I mean, that's a lot of shoe. A lot of shit you could do.
They wrestle with them.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot to be said and a lot to be desired from that feud. I think we're clamoring for it. That could be a Blood and Guts on its own without the extra group of people in it. You know what I mean? Like, so there's a lot there, man. Wembley's gonna be crazy.
I just think like if they were to have that match, who goes over?
Who cares? We're gonna be kids and candies
too. I'm talking about a few of the guys that were involved in the situation.
Yeah.
You might care some. I don't know. Maybe not.
Maybe you get a Steel out there.
Yeah.
With Larry.
Yeah.
They finished the job.
Out there biting people.
Yeah.
Ace Steel, not Larry.
Yeah. He's got that face though. He's vicious. He's ready to roll.
Yeah.
No, I'm 100% with you. I think that would be, I mean, that's our biggest dream match right now that we could get happening.
I couldn't think of a match I would want to see more in like all of wrestling right now than that one.
Yeah. No, 100%, man. They're like, they are losing money and they should not be losing money.
Yeah.
Well, before we wrap up, anything else you want to add to your week of AEW? Anything you're looking forward to next week?
I'm looking forward to Action Andretti, Darius Martin, and El Vikingo.
Oh yeah,
versus Bullet Club and the Guns.
That's gonna be wild.
Juice Robinson, yeah,
that's gonna be super wild.
For people who don't know, I'm a huge AAA fan. So
the Vikingos.
They have an event starting here in about 10 minutes.
Oh hell yeah, good shit, man. Well, with that being said, I won't keep you so you missed the badass Lucha Libre going on. But guys, thank you for tuning in to the All Elite Wrap Up right here at the Turnbuckle Tavern. Make sure you go to theturnbuckletavern.com. Join us everywhere you get your wrestling goodness, man. We are on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Discord, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pro Wrestling Tees, and Teespring. I always say Spring Tees. I always fuck that up. But Not tonight, man. But yeah, man, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, I'm Mike Belcaster. This is the one and only lovely Freems, man. Twitch.tv/Freems. Make sure you go follow his beautiful self. And thank you for joining me on the wrap up tonight, Freems. It's been a fucking pleasure as always, dude.
I enjoy you having me.
Hell yeah, man. Well, until next week.
You owe everyone an apology. You owe me an apology.
We will see you right here at the Turnbuckle Tavern. Peace out.